new species of fish found in the Brisbane River.
The Prime Minister's task force is skating on thin ice.
And I hate my job, more than my ex-husband.
Good evening and welcome to Channel 8 News. News for you before it becomes old. I'm Justin Case.
And I'm Yolanda Squat Pump.
Tonight's top story, Tony Abbott's task force on ice. It appears there are struggles of the early stages of the production.
Channel 8 has learnt that there may be some cracks in the ice of the task force used to prevent crack and ice.
The question remains though, will the task force be ready for its premiere show next month?
We sent our reporter to find out.
Thank you, Justin and Yolanda. Now I'm here at Acacia Ridge Ice Track with Natalia Grobanovsky, one of the leading members of Tony Abbott's new task force on ice. Now unfortunately there are rumours that rehearsal has been slow, and this production may not be ready in time for its release within a month. Now Natalia, what is your take on these rumours that are circulating about the speed of production?
We certainly could be moving forwards with more speed. It doesn't help that Tony is late to every rehearsal.
Or would you say that it's his fault?
Not his fault per se, but between you and me, I rather think he misunderstood what they meant when they said he needed a task force on ice.
Natalia, I'm sure he was thinking with 100% clarity. Now one final question, is this for children?
Yes, we find teens in particular love things on ice. And so we've got a bit of a special thing this year where we have a come and try session at the end of every show so people can really get on ice for themselves.
It is truly wonderful. That's Tony Abbott's Task Force on Ice at Acacia Ridge Ice Rink. Bring your friends and family along, remember to get your tickets and get on the ice. Back to you, Justin and Yolanda.
Thank you for that enlightening story. It looks like Tony Abbott could use some more practice on ice.
On the frozen water variety?
No, practice on meth.
And on to our next story. A new species of fish has been discovered in the Brisbane River. We spoke to local fishermen and fisherwomen to hear what they have to say about the shock discovery.
Channel 8.
It is always a proud moment for Mother Nature when one of her offspring gains the confidence to reveal itself to the world. In early January, a new species of Australian fish did just that. Here in the Brisbane River behind me, the species has a mouthful of a scientific name, Herpicinia orificia, or as it is better known by its local moniker, herpes. So infectious is the desire to land this particular species of fish, some are literally fighting one another for the chance. Could you tell us a little about what it's like to catch herpes?
Well, there's something really special about catching herpes. Best thing is, you get to bring it home with you. Share it with your wife, share it with your kids, share it with your friends. It was a great day. Moments like that stay with you for life.
We have one of the less experienced fishers on site here. How would you describe your experiences in attempting to catch herpes?
Oh, well, I've been a bit unlucky in catching herpes, some might say. But me mate Dave caught herpes recently, completely by accident. He stuck his rod in, gave it a couple of tugs, felt the nibble, and next thing you know it, he's got herpes.
As an experienced professional, what advice would you give to someone who's aiming to catch herpes?
Well, the best thing you can do, mate, is look for a really dirty, crusty body of water. Also, look for a body that's had a lot of fishermen jamming their rods in there earlier. The more fishermen that have rodded it, the more likely you'll catch herpes.
So there you have it. Brisbane River teeming with herpes, though not everyone will be lucky enough to catch it. Back to you in the studio.
Delicious and nutritious.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night on Channel 8.
Goodbye.
So, how was your weekend?